Psychology says some of the strongest looking people are secretly struggling the most. They appear calm and happy on the outside, but their emotions can look very different. Some people laugh the loudest in a group, but the moment they are alone, the silence becomes heavy. Their happiness was only temporary. When someone is struggling, they often say the same thing: "I'm fine." Not because it's true, but because explaining the real feelings feels too exhausting. Psychology often shows that people who help others the most are sometimes fighting their own hidden battles. Helping others becomes their way of coping. A person can be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. Loneliness is not about feeling emotionally disconnected. Nighttime can be the hardest moment of the day. When everything becomes quiet, thoughts grow louder, and the mind refuses to rest. People who are struggling often start avoiding messages, not because they dislike others, but because social energy becomes extremely limited. Overthinking becomes a daily habit. Their mind constantly analyzes every situation and every mistake. Even small problems feel huge. Some people become experts at hiding emotions. They wear a smile like a mask, and no one notices the sadness behind it. Being around people does not always remove loneliness. Sometimes it actually makes the feeling stronger, because no one truly understands what they feel. When someone is emotionally tired, even simple tasks feel difficult. Small responsibilities begin to feel overwhelming. Energy slowly disappears. People who struggle mentally often cancel plans, not because they don't care, but because they simply don't have the emotional energy. Late nights become very common. The mind keeps replaying thoughts and memories. Sleep becomes difficult. The brain loves replaying old mistakes. Even moments from years ago can return suddenly, and the person keeps blaming themselves. Emotional exhaustion is invisible, but it can feel heavier than physical tiredness. Sometimes people feel drained without knowing why. Photos capture smiles, not emotions. A person may look happy in pictures, but the reality can be completely different. Struggling people often feel left behind. They compare their lives with others, and it quietly hurts their confidence. Some people stay extremely busy, not because they love work, but because staying busy distracts them from painful thoughts. They want to talk to someone. They want someone to understand them, but they don't know how to start the conversation. Sometimes solitude feels safer than explaining emotions. Being alone removes the pressure to pretend, and for a moment, they can just breathe. The strongest people are often fighting quiet battles. So always be kind. You never know what someone is going through.